Hello, everyone. Um, just wanted to give you all a quick update. As you know, we're working on a mod for a Game Boy Color, but the issue is that we got all the equipment we need to perform the modification, but we we don't have the actual parts for the Game Boy Color yet. They haven't arrived yet. Um, I had a whole thing with the shipping company, the online store I bought the items from. I bought, as I mentioned in a previous video, I bought a brand new shell. I bought a brand new display, buttons, membranes for the buttons, and other some other things, the speaker and other things. And so when I placed the order, I for these parts, I actually kind of messed up because I have a flight scheduled to leave on May 2nd, going somewhere, not important. Um, but I have a flight scheduled, and then I realized I placed the order on like standard mail, which is like first class mail, it's called. And that would not be the quickest method to ship this product. So I had to go through the whole thing with support to cancel the order, to figure that out, cancel the order, and place a new order. And I was kind of stressed out about it because the thing is they run out of stock all the time. They run out of stock all the time. So I didn't want to not be able to order these parts before I leave on my flight to wherever I'm going. So cancel the order, place a new order. Luckily, I was able to, and now it's the status is. The shipping method is priority mail, so which is supposed to be the fastest way. Um, so now I'm just waiting for that. But yeah, I bought a really cool little case for the Game Boy Color, where I'm going to keep it, and I did the same for the Game Boy Advance because, as I mentioned, I'll be doing a Game Boy Advance as well soon. I don't know if it interests you, but I do have some, I do have some Pokemon products. Like I collect Pokemon cards and stuff like that. So maybe supposed to get some packs. So maybe I'll do some openings. I'm not like a Pokemon card opener. That's not my thing. But there's the new set, and if you do collect Scarlet and Violet Pokemon cards, that'll be interesting for you. It'll be nice to see. Um, but yeah, this is the main focus, right? And I'm really excited about this one because you don't even know how expensive these games are. It's insane. So I bought this Pokemon Red for like $65 online, and you can easily find it for like $100 and more in a better condition, and even for thousands of dollars if it's brand new. If it's like haven't been opened, brand new, gem mint, brand new. Not just this one, blue, green, yellow. If you're familiar with the lines of games of Pokemon, it's insane. So this was expensive to get, and I'm trying to get all of them, all the games in that series, because I love the Pokemon franchise. So yeah, and then this is the shell. This is like the Game Boy Color. Turn it on again. Tell me that's not, if you're in your mid 30s or like late 20s, I guess mid 30s, you can't deny that this gives like a nostalgic uh, effect to what's going on. Oh, I got so stressed out. You see how the logo is blanked out? It's like there's no it doesn't say Nintendo down there. The reason that is happening is because there's no game inside. But if like I turn it off, I'll let it go off, and then I put the game in. Now, oh, what? Now it already passed the Nintendo point. Now it's just loading the game. So overall, like I mentioned in the previous video, it's not in a terrible condition, but it definitely needs you know, a new parts. You know, just to look better. It's going to look like brand new, which is that's what I'm going for. Luckily and thankfully, the motherboard inside is supposed to be in a good condition from what I've noticed. I haven't opened this yet. I'm going to open it when I get the new parts. I just don't see a reason to open it just right now, this moment, you know? Oh, and I just realized I forgot something. There's, I also bought new like a new sticker, a back sticker, but I haven't bought these two stickers. But it's fine, it's not a big deal. I can order it separately and do it some other time. But yeah, I hope you guys are gonna like this. I hope this is interesting to people. You know, I honestly don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm kind of winging it. I'm not a video editor. I'm not like a YouTube guy or whatever. But I figured, you know, like, you know, I like what I do for a living, but I don't, you know, I want to do my own thing rather than working for someone. Not complaining, you know. It's not like the grass is always greener on the other side type of scenario. You know, it's like I'm just saying, like it could be way better for me, and if I could do something that fulfills me, and you know, rather than punching in a time card every week. You know, I want to enjoy. I want to have satisfaction out of what I'm doing. And I find this satisfying. You know, now I am an engineer, a senior engineer, but earlier in my career, I used to do a lot of this type of stuff, like you know, fixing laptops and small devices, phones, broken screens. I would solder things. I would like build computers. And it's been a while since I've done these type of things, and I thought, like, you know, that's what I enjoy the most. Yeah, obviously that was the time of my career that I didn't make as much money, and my career wasn't like I was, you know, it was just like a starting point, and it was crappy the way people treat you sometime when you're like on this low level of like the IT pyramid. But overall, I enjoyed fixing things way better, you know, and I think it's gonna be interesting. You know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, you'll join me on this journey, and maybe we'll, you know, go into this rabbit hole of nostalgia together. You know, because I haven't, you know, for years. It's not like I've been consistently been collecting vintage type gaming consoles, or like vintage Pokemon cards, or whatever, like all this nostalgia associated activities. No, you know, I was like worried about working and for years and like making money so I can survive. But now I have time, and you know, I have time because I'm single, and I've made, you know, I wouldn't say I just made enough money to be comfortable, you know. And now I get to think about like what do I really want to do with my life? What really makes me happy? And yeah, and so yeah, that could be great, you know, like not just if you think about it, it's not going to be just the Game Boy Color or like Game Boys. You know, it could be other things. You know, it could be a GameCube. You know, restoring like a GameCube, restoring um, like a Sega, some Sega like Sega Genesis, or like, you know, like any other type of Nintendo device, or PlayStation One mod. You know, like who knows? But handheld though, it's I think the handheld type stuff is better to mod because it's pretty cool. You can carry it with you, take it with you, you know, everywhere. With a gaming console, it's kind of like sits in your living room, you know, so it doesn't really bother you how it looks per se the whole time. But when you have a handheld, it's pretty cool to pull this out anywhere and like start playing with it, and people are like, "Oh, what is this? This is from the past, but it's futuristic because it's fixed up and shit." Yeah, so yeah, well, I mean, I think we're getting there. We're getting there. Even if we don't get the shipment on time, no problem. You know, I'll get it done some other time. So, you know, like when I get back from the trip, I'll do that. Or it could be crazy. I could go to wherever I like my trip, right? And I'll just you know, I could take everything with me and do it wherever I'm going to be at. That's one option, and that's a good option. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? But hopefully that doesn't happen, and I get it before you know, I take off, and then I could just do it before I leave, which would be better. I would say that would be the optimal thing. And I did buy this like really nice case from Amazon for this thing. This is going to be my personal one. I'm going to mod this and I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to treat it the way I want to treat, you know, my. Well, I should do that with any item, you know. Even if I sell it to someone, I should think like that. I'm a bad boy. But no, but you know what I mean. Like when it's your personal thing, when it's your baby, like I'm going to be using it. So I bought a case for it. Obviously, when I fix one and send it to someone, you know, sell it or something like that, I will obviously ship it in a protective whatever thing. I mean, I could also offer this option to get the case, but it's expensive. So, I mean, I'll have to go buy it, and then it will go on the customer's bill. But yeah, pretty decent case. Actually, it does make you feel better when it's in the case. It's a pretty protective, you know, sturdy case. And actually, buy on Amazon. You will also have a compartment here, you know, to put the games. I don't know what this is for, you know, like, woo, there's a flap here. Woo, woo, woo. Hello, I am the case. I hold the Game Boy Color. See, we got this thing. I don't know what this is, honestly. What is this for? Protection? Like extra protection? I guess, yeah. Oh, this the display. I see. So if you put something in here, I don't have anything to put in there. But yeah, I see what it is. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I didn't show this. You know, this one. I like this one. This is a you know, multifunction wire stripper. I like that. I used to use this type of stuff when I used to make like Ethernet cables. So I used to punch down Ethernet cables. Now I don't even remember like the orientation of what colors go where. But yeah, so I need this because when I get the parts, when I get the new display has 3 wires. 1, 2, 3 wires. Has 3 wires, right? That need to be soldered. Like I said last video, need to be soldered from the display to the motherboard, basically, to a part of the motherboard. of the Game Boy Color. So yeah, so you have to strip the cables before you can solder them onto the board, right? So that's the reason why I got this one. And you might think, oh, you're just doing one right now. Why do you need that? Because I like to be proactive. I like to think about the future and say, oh, if I have this, I'm not gonna have a problem next time I need to do this. And who knows when I'm going to need to do this again, whether for the next video or whatever. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're doing good. I think. Am I recording? Yeah. I guess I'm recording. Oh yeah. I'm on for 15 minutes. My bad. I'm a little high. And I have a kitty.